Hi and welcome to 24 Astro. Today I want to discuss how you can use artificial intelligence for your astrological journey. And a very good way to use artificial intelligence, you can think of it as your personal assistant that you use to bounce ideas with. And you can use GPT, and firstly you can start a chat there and then look at it depends on where you're at your journey. If you feel like you have a good grasp of your whole natal chart, then maybe your next step is to interpret the aspects, and you find it a bit hard to add all layers on top of each other. So then you can use AI for this purpose. You can check your chart and then write into AI, what does it mean if I have, let's say, Saturn in the 5th house conjunct Moon in the 7th, and then you wait for the reply. And then writing in the next question, and what if Saturn is in Leo and the Moon is in Aries, for example. And then like you build that to your understanding, and if it's very general, the answers, you can correct the answer, the AI, and answer it with from a higher perspective, or for using esoteric is a very good way to get some more in-depth knowledge. If you use if you type your first question with an experienced astrologer, or an astrologer that has a good grasp on the basics, and then type your question, and you will see that the answer is differently formed, and it's not as general as if you write with more keywords like experienced, or a bit more advanced, or even esoteric. And you can do it like that and do your whole chart, or as much as you have the energy to do, and then pause it and come back to it and reread the things that you got, and continue that way. And if you're very new to astrology, you can even do that with the first, like the basics. You can do it with, for example, then like Saturn in Leo in the 5th house, and then just have those answers. So this is a good way to start out, because I know when I started, I had a very hard time with adding all of the different layers, like even understanding the planets and what they symbolize, and the houses and what they symbolize, and the zodiac sign on top of that, like all of the things together. And it's not even like every placement is so easily accessible. It's like you have to read on this and on that, and then try to like multiply it in your head, like add the different filters on top of each other, and really understanding what this could mean in your own life is very hard in the beginning. So having artificial intelligence help you with that a bit, even though it will still be challenging, because it's not an experienced astrologer that can offer you different kinds of scenarios. It's still a machine doing that work, but it's a good way to get influenced and see what resonates for you, and play with it. And also remember, take it with a grain of salt, as it is AI, and it's like a free machine that you use. If you pay for it, and if you use the premium version, you will get better answers, I've heard. So the free version is more generalized, but it's still good to use in this case. I would say it's not harmful, because it's, for me, in my opinion, it's even more harmful to just Google the different definitions on your own. Like, what does Saturn represent? What does Leo represent? What does the fifth house represent? And then adding them on top of each other by yourself in the beginning is even more dangerous, I would say, or misleading as artificial intelligence. So once you've done that, or if you have a good grasp on your natal chart and your aspects, you could even then use AI to do your shadow work with. You could ask about a specific placement, and I would say shadow work, the different planets or bodies that are good for shadow work is Black Moon Lilith, true Black Moon Lilith, Chiron, Pluto, and Saturn. Those are like my 4 really good ones, and they all they're perfect for shadow work. Just like typing in from your different placements, like say you have Chiron in a house and in a zodiac sign, and then asking, how can I best integrate this? How can I, if you don't get a clear enough answer, ask AI to give you a step-by-step manual on how to do this. If it says, for example, you can integrate this this energy by being creative, and then you ask, okay, like, how can I be creative? Give me step by step, and you can use it as your assistance to do the shadow work. It gives you more like a clear cut version on how to do things, do it efficiently. And I think it's a really good tool to use it as like your personal assistant in your astrology journey. And you don't have anything to lose. It's free, it's fun, like, just go with it and see what happens. So yeah, that's like, when I started using AI that way, I found it really fun and a really good way, and I haven't seen a lot of videos on this, so thought I'd make one video and see if it would help anyone. It's a very good tool to integrate this knowledge, because if you don't understand anything, you can just like literally comment and question what you don't understand. Instead of like Google, you will get different sources that could potentially have this information, but with AI you can have a personal pretend conversation with a machine that has your previous associations already in mind. So it's a very good, like, Aquarian, forward-looking, technological way, a modern way into how to view your astrology chart. So let me know if you try this, and if you have any different ideas on how you could use this. I think it's a great exploration to do, like, to see how we can use the new Aquarian age technology to better enhance ourselves. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.